Hi friends, today's our topic is electro discharge machining process, means EDM machining process. So there are generally two types of the machining processes. Well, first is traditional machining processes and another is non-traditional machining processes. Non-traditional machining processes are used when generally where high accurate job is required, where high precision is required. Our EDM machining process is also one of the non-traditional machining. So let's come to discuss about EDM machining process. EDM machining process is generally divided into three parts or three systems. First system is electrical system. Another is fluid system. Or third is actual machining system. First system is electrical system. So as you know, electrical system is to supply electricity to both tool, workpiece and the servo system. The positive supply of the electric system is given to the workpiece and negative supply is given to the electrode of the machining, and also the electric supply given to servo mechanism. The work of the servo mechanism is that to maintain the constant spark gap between the electrode or workpiece, which is very important. If the spark gap is increases, material removing rate MRR is suddenly decreases, or again if a spark gas is reduced, then MRR also decreases. Hence, to maintaining the constant spark gap is very IMP function. This function is done by servo mechanism by various sensors like proximity sensors, etc., etc. Second is our flushing system or fluid system. The function of the flushing system is to continuously introduce the dielectric fluid between the electrode or workpiece. It is done by external nozzle or by providing internal bore into the electrode. The first component of the flushing system is filter. The filter work of the filter is to remove the small debris or contaminants in the dielectric fluid. Second component is hydraulic pump. The function of the pump is to provide the pressurized fluid into the system. And third component is hoses. Hoses is the carrier of the dielectric fluid from pump to nozzle. And last components are nozzle, which introduce the continuous dielectric fluid in the spark. Our last system is working system, in which actual machining of the object is done. Now we are going to discuss about the working of EDM machining process. Let's start from first. First, the workpiece is fixed on the table. The movement of the table is provided by the lead screws, which provides X and Y movement only. The Z movement is only given to the tool by servo mechanism. After placing the workpiece, the dielectric fluid is filled in the container in such a way that electrode some part and workpiece is covered with dielectric fluid. After that, correct position of the electrode is fixed with the help of moving the table in X and Y direction. The dielectric fluid is the fluid which does not allow the electrical current to pass through it. There are lots of dielectrical fluids are available. We use dielectrical fluid according to applications. In some of the applications, the compressed air also used as a dielectric fluid, or in some places water is used as a dielectric fluid because it is economical or easy to exposed, because it is economical and environment friendly. For high quality or high precision, sometimes kerosene is also used as a dielectric fluid. The dielectric fluid has some dielectric strength. Dielectric strength is that if we supply the electrical voltage above the dielectric fluid, the dielectric fluid act as a electric conductor, allow the electric current pass through it. When we switch on the current, pulsating current, because in electric discharge machining not continuous current is DC current is given, it is pulsating. Pulsating current have some duty cycle. Duty cycle means it is a ratio of T on to T total. मीन मतलब कितने देर तक अपना DC करंट ऑन रहेगा. It's a duty cycle. The pulsating DC current is given to electrode to provide some off time. The flushing system provide the fresh dielectric fluid between the spark gap, or debris, or some debris which are produced in this gap is flushed away. Then when we switch on the current, pulsating DC current, the firstly the dielectric fluid does not allow to current to flow through it, क्योंकि भाई शक्ति है. एक बात ध्यान रखो, लोंडा कितना भी सख्त हो, एक पॉइंट पे आके वो पिघल जाता है. सेम इन द केस ऑफ डाइलेक्ट्रिक फ्लूइड. इवन आफ्टर switch on the electric current, dielectric fluid is not allowed to flow the current through it. But at that point, when voltage reach to the dielectric strength of the dielectric fluid, the smallest passage between the electrode and the workpiece get ionized, and electric current get passed through it. जिनको ionization पता नहीं उनके लिए मैं बताता हूँ. Ionization means the process in which atoms or molecule acquires their negative or positive charge by gaining or losing the electrons, often in a conjunction with some chemical change, resulting in electrically charged atoms or molecules called ions. After ionization, these positive or negative ions are attracted in opposite polarity. Means negative ions get attracted towards workpiece, or positive ion get attracted toward electrode, and hence the electric current get passed through it. Due to the passing of the electric current, the localized temperature of the workpiece get high up to 2000 degrees centigrade. Due to this, the metal in that area get vaporizes, because normally metal melting point is 300 to 500 degrees centigrade. Hence, so this occurred in T on time of the duty cycle. In T off time of duty cycle, the electric supply get again vanished. In that time, the nozzle again spray the fresh dielectric fluid between the electrode and workpiece. Hence, the ionized fluid get flushed, and new unionized dielectric fluid come in between the electrode workpiece gap. At the same time of the machining, due to high temperature, some dielectric fluid get vaporized, or metal get vaporized, and this forms the bubble in it. And when these bubbles are come in a region of high pressure, they get collapse, and due to this also some metal parts are get removed due to the erosion also, in such a way that the EDM electrode discharge machining system is work. Now let's see the advantage of the electrode discharge machining process. First advantage is that where slenderness ratio is very high. Means slenderness ratio means L length to diameter ratio. Slenderness ratio means very high, means the length of the hole is very high or diameter is very short. In such a case, we do not able to use the drill bits. In that case, we used the electrode discharge machining process. Second advantage of the EDM machine is the precision level is very high, and at the same time, surface finish which is obtained by EDM machine is very high. The disadvantage of the electrode discharge machining is that we cannot able to use this machine with non-metallic materials or non-conductive materials. And again, the second is the system is very bulky, and its cost of installation is also very high. In some cases, dielectric fluids are also poisonous, which may harms the operator. But by use of the water or compressed air, this disadvantage is converted into advantages. The application of the electrode discharge machining process is that they are used for manufacturing the gaskets, for measuring progressive dies, for manufacturing special profiles, for making the high precision profiles in tools, etc etc. So friend, आज का वीडियो कैसे लगा, प्लीज़ कमेंट, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब द चैनल. थैंक यू.